The Pokemon Company have issued a brand new update for Pokemon Pokopia, bringing it to version 1.0.3. Hey YouTube, welcome back to a brand new video. Just a quick video today because a brand new update has dropped to bring some bug fixes and improvements to Pokemon Pokopia. So if you want to find out more, be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and let's get into it. So yeah, just a quick video today because a brand new patch has released for Pokemon Pokopia, bringing it to version 1.0.3. And by the way, if I sound different, I am actually on holiday recording this, so please bear that in mind. Anyway, a bunch of issues have been addressed, with the biggest being, and I quote, "In some cases, Pokemon whose habitats have disappeared could not be found even when searching for them using the search function in the Pokédex." So if you were experiencing lost Pokemon because the habitats had disappeared and you couldn't find them again, updating Pokemon Pokopia will fix this for you, which is really awesome. I think this was the biggest issue everyone was facing. The patch notes go on to say, if these issues have already occurred in your game, applying this update will resolve them. When traveling to a dream island under certain circumstances, you would arrive at Pallet Town and be unable to return to the original town. So again, if you've experienced this at all, or your game is stuck there, or you had to quit and lose save data for whatever reason, updating Pokemon Pokopia to version 1.0.3 will fix this. When moving between towns or when the in-game date changed, the screen would remain dark, making it difficult to play. So this is just an issue with the screen brightness or the backlit brightness coming from the game, so again, this will fix that. If you perform certain actions, it would become impossible to relocate Pokemon habitats. This is kind of linked in with the first one and the biggest issue people have been experiencing in Pokemon Pokopia. So any issues at all with Pokemon disappearing or habitats being destroyed and the Pokemon going AWOL essentially, this addresses that. If construction was carried out in a certain way, building projects would not be completed until in-game dates changed. So this is to do with if certain conditions are met in the game, that buildings wouldn't be finished or constructed properly until the game was forced to have a date change triggering it to complete, if that makes sense. Again, you probably haven't experienced many of these issues, but updating to version 1.0.3 will fix this and ensure you don't experience them going forward. In Bleak Beach, performing certain actions would prevent progress during the request power up the charging station. So this one is pretty self-explanatory. In the Sparkling Skylands, performing certain actions would cause the Pokemon that you requested construction help from to be removed, making it difficult to progress in the request to rebuild the huge building. So this is actually the point where I'm at in the game, and although I haven't experienced this, some people have had issues with getting this building constructed. This is because I think there's so many islands and the Pokemon kind of go back to where they spawned or where their habitats are. People will have issues constructing that large building in Sparkling Skylands. This update addresses that. Performing certain actions on a cloud island would cause seasonal Pokemon to disappear from the town and the island. So another bug fix for the Cloud Island, just to ensure that Pokemon essentially stay with you. When creating a new Cloud Island, an error would occur and the island could not be created. So this is just a quick bug fix just to ensure every time a new Cloud Island is made, the user runs into no issues. The patch notes go on to say some of the following issues have been partially fixed, making them less likely to occur. By performing certain actions, the controller vibrates continuously. So this is something we've seen with a lot of Switch 2 games actually. There seems to be a lot of vibration issues with the Switch 2 Joy-Con, and under certain conditions, which it seems like they're still investigating, you can get continuous vibrations from the controller. This seems to remedy that a little bit in Pokemon Pokopia, and in situations where people were experiencing this, it will now be reduced and you'll experience a much more sensible level of vibration. So there we have it, just a quick update to go over the patch notes today, mostly for preservation, but also if you are experiencing any of these, or you are stuck in the game, or the game's frozen, or you're stuck in a certain area, or Pokemon are missing for you, this should fix that. Again, if you're having any issues updating to version 1.0.3, head to the title screen, hover over the title page for Pokemon Pokopia, and you can update it manually to version 1.0.3. Anyway, hope this helps. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.